Well, hello there. We are back at it again. Day 5, it's the finale, baby. I hope you are excited because this is the final, the last session for the personal power of the 5-day online summit hosted by none other than myself. Look, lifestyle, all right, Coach Kim Bullock-Hennix. I want to thank you for joining us and following us for all 5 days. Today, I have the beautiful Soribel Martinez, who's a transformational life coach, speaker, mentor, and with 17 years, okay, of psychology and psychotherapy. Let's give it up today for Soribel Martinez.
Hello, Kim.
Welcome.
17 years. Oh my God. I'm not old at all. I just started young.
Right. Well, hey, girl, listen, you are doing it. I'm really excited and just grateful to have you be a part of this incredible mission that I have to put the word out in regards to what we do and how important it is. And so thank you for joining us on Personal Power, the finale, honey. You know, we say the best for last.
Oh, thank you.
So share with us, Soribel, in regards to your passion. We're going to go back with the psychology side first. What was it that had you get into that field of psychotherapy?
You know, to be honest with you, I think that I am the best person to talk about personal investment and really just growing and developing yourself. When I started in the field of psychology, I was truly looking for answers about my own family dysfunctions and family dynamics. My family was a little bit screwed up, and I felt that I needed to learn how to understand my parents' behavior so I can fix it.
Okay.
The truth is that I have not been able to fix them, but I have been able to fix myself in learning ways to develop who I am as a person, a mother, a sister, a daughter. So the truth is that investing in yourself is super, super important. And as a therapist, as a coach, as a psychotherapist, I am the first one to advocate for people to truly have professional help in their back pocket. You need to have a therapist, a coach, a psychologist. You need to have someone that can support you through the most difficult time in your life. And I've been there and done that.
Yes, absolutely. And the beauty is not only are you educated, so that means you know your stuff, okay? You are equipped, girlfriend. You got it going on. But you decided to take it one step further and tap into the field of being a transformational coach, which coaching and therapy, they're similar, but yet different. Can you explain to our viewers today the difference between being a licensed therapist and actually being a transformational coach?
I think that most of the difference is in the approach that we take. In therapy and psychotherapy and psychology, we focus a lot in really healing the child within the person. We spend a lot of time dealing with the past. And sometimes what happens is that people get stuck in the past and they can move forward. Also in psychotherapy, we deal a lot with mental health, psychiatric disorders, which in coaching, we are dealing with people who are healthier, if you call it that way. They don't have psychiatric disorders, but rather they are looking for a way to really move forward. They're ready to just create a step-by-step process so they can move from where they are to where they want to be.
I love it. Yes, absolutely. And so that is the thing when it comes to working in service-based fields. You know, we're constantly pouring into the lives of others and giving 100% of, service and what we want to change in the world. And so I think what you're doing is just absolutely beautiful. And I commend you for the work that you're doing on both ends when it comes to serving others. And now, as you know, our topic is in regards to the personal power and why it's important to invest in a therapist, in a transformational coach, a consultant or a mentor. And so, Soribel, today, if you can share with the viewers, why do you believe in your heart of hearts that it is so important that they take that extra step and don't use the do-it-yourself theory?
The truth is, as a psychotherapist, I always say to myself, I know the behaviors. I know where the behavior comes from. I know how to fix them. But the truth is that if you're a doctor and you need surgery, you don't do self-surgery. You go to a doctor. If you need dental work, you don't do your own dental work. You go to a dentist. So you are struggling in life. Doesn't matter how much of experience you have. Doesn't matter how much education you have. Yeah. You need to understand that it's really important that you have a support system.
Absolutely.
And your support system does not only consist of your friends, your family, your lovers, people around you, your community, your church. You need to have professional people that can take you really to a process of transformation from where you are to where you want to be in your life. And I truly believe in the power of therapy, whether if you are going through a divorce, whether if you are having relational problems with your children, with your spouse, with family members, even if you have a mental health illness that you truly need to take care of. I believe in the power of therapy, and I believe in the power of coaching. Why? Because I am not coming from a place of a person who's been in school for the past 8 years, 17 years of my life, right, but a person that has also experienced transforming people since 1996. I've been helping people really transform their life. So I've seen people go from a person who is facing adversity, a person who the relationships are not working, parents who need to fix the relationship with their children, who are struggling, who are grieving, whatever that situation may be. I've seen people transform right in front of my face, like a caterpillar that transformed into a butterfly, right?
Yes.
So it's not just going to school and learning, the techniques, the approaches that, we learn in psychology, but also doing the work every single day and seeing people really do the work and transform their life.
Yes.
Now, the other point that is really important for people when they truly want to invest in a therapy or in a coach is to know that the person that is working with you can mentor you. There's a difference between coaching and mentoring. Mentoring is more of me utilizing my personal experiences in life to help you overcome the same situations that you're going through in your life, right?
Right.
So the truth is that I believe 100% in professional help. And when you create a support system in your life, that every woman should have a support system, right? Mm-hmm. Friends, family member, lovers, the church, the community, whoever. Plus, you need to have professional help. Why? Because I've seen in my own personal life, when I have a struggle in my own personal life, overcoming my family dysfunction, like I told you, I had a therapist to help me through that. Yeah. When I had miscarriages in my life, I had a therapist who helped me grieve the process of losing a child at 36 weeks of gestation. Wow. When I went through brain surgery, I had a coach, I had a therapist that helped me really get it together. Yeah. So it's not me saying I am a professional person, come to us and get the work done because we know what we're talking about. But I've been there, done that. I have sat in the couch of a therapist. I have been in the telephone with a coach. I've been with a psychologist saying I need help. I don't know how to overcome this particular situation.
Absolutely. Yes. And for viewers who are just watching us, we want to just say welcome. We thank you for joining us right now. And also, too, we want to share with you in regards to Soribel's story. She disclosed that she had brain surgery, and so she is a walking miracle. God was able to give her a second chance, and, it's just a beautiful thing. And one thing that I've come to learn, the older you get, you gain wisdom and God gives you more insight. And I've learned that my time is more valuable than my money. Okay. Yes. And so a lot of people right now may disagree, but I'm going to tell you that is one thing. Time, you cannot earn time back. Once it's gone, it's gone.
It's gone. And if I want to take a step further, the energy that involves helping someone and getting the help.
Absolutely.
Because when someone comes to me with a particular problem, a particular situation, we become a team. We become one and really finding solutions together, because you are the expert of your life. You are the expert of your soul, of what it is that's going on in your particular situation.
That's
So
true.
all I'm doing as a professional is coming and joining you and finding solution and creating a plan that can truly help you get from where you are to where you want to be.
Yes.
I always tell people, we have a GPS system. We are like a GPS, right?
Right.
GPS, in order to take you to a particular destination, the GPS needs to know where you are right now. And a coach, a therapist can help you identify where are you right now in this moment in your life. And we do that through assessments. We do that through really digging deep into what it is that's truly causing the behavior, what it is that's truly causing the problem. Once we can identify that, your coach, your therapist can help you also create a plan that is specialized just for you. Right? Because you are joining together as a team to really help you become successful in whatever situation it is that you need to overcome.
Absolutely. I agree. And the other thing is, when you have invested in a coach or a consultant, it really takes a person of courage to do that. Don't ever feel something is wrong with me, or, I just feel like a complete failure. See, we fail forward to success in life. And when you're going through different things and you have different obstacles that you're faced with, you have to know without a shadow of a doubt that it's okay to ask for help. Don't ever be too prideful to get instruction or to gain more insight. And I'm telling you, because that pride is something else, and it will eat you alive if you allow it to. So you got to humble yourself, and look for quality help. Yes. And so I'm just really, really excited, Soribel. You've been really giving a lot of golden nuggets, as I like to call it. And this was a beautiful thing, what you're sharing today. And I want to know, when you're dealing with a client, what would you say brings you the most joy?
For me, when I'm working with a client, the biggest fulfillment, besides that I was born to just do this, I was born
right.
to serve other people.
Mm-hmm.
I was born to get inside of people's heads, behaviors, and transform them. It's to see people literally become, the crumbed. They are suffering, they're struggling, they are so little, they are so in such a shape and situation. And then you begin that person become alive. You see God in that person in all its glory, right? In the fulfillment, in their potential, in being able to be a better mother, a better wife, communicating better. Whether if it is that it's a communication issue, or whether if it is that you don't feel that you're worth it. Right. It could be that you suffer some emotional, physical, or sexual abuse, and it could be something as, I need help setting some goals. The biggest problem that I truly see women encountering in terms of really investing in themselves and having a coach or a therapist in their support system is not thinking that they're worthy of really having that person that can truly support them without judgment.
Wow.
That is the beauty.
Yeah, that's really.
We struggle, especially people, women in particular, that have gone through abuse, have gone through trauma in their life. Sometimes they don't want to invest in someone, not because they don't want to. It's more because they don't think that they are deserving of really investing in themselves. I suggest that you invest at least 10% of your income in your self-development. Right. The more you take care of yourself, the more you develop you, the better woman you can be, the better human being you can be, the better mother you can be. You can be good for society in your job, right? You can give to your fullest potential in every single area. But that doesn't come with no price. That has a price to be paid in time, energy, and also the investment of money, right?
Wow,
You
yes.
need to be able to invest in yourself. And sometimes you have to dig deeper than I don't have the money and start looking at your self-worth. Do you think that you're worth it paying for a coach to really listen to you and give you guidance?
Absolutely. Yeah.
That is where the deepest work for women, that we don't think that we're worth it. Just like, doing self-care.
Yeah.
Having a therapist, having a coach is self-care.
Mm-hmm.
Having a support system. Actually, I have a therapist that is my on-call therapist.
Okay.
On-call, honey. I'm serious.
Okay. Right.
When I'm encountering any particular situation in my life, I call her, I see her for a number of sessions, I regroup, and then I come back. And every time I need her, I go back. I remember when I lost John Carlos, immediately, the first thing I did was to go see a psychotherapist. And I cried and I cried and I cried and I cried. I needed someone to be quiet and listen to me, to listen to my grief without judgment. Yeah. Because my family, because everybody around me felt like they needed to say something. It is God's will, it is this, it is that. And at that moment, I didn't want to hear that. I just needed someone to listen to me and do not judge my situation, do not judge me, and just give me pure love. Absolutely. And that is exactly what we do, right?
Yes.
Then I spent that summer going through grief counseling with my son. And people say, Soribel, how you keep your child so grounded? I'm teaching my child that when you encounter adversity and difficulties in your life, you don't have to do things alone, that you can have a support system that can really support you.
Yes, I love that. Absolutely. And
that's the truth.
And how old is your son now?
My son is just turned 9 years old.
Oh, see, yes. And this is the age right now where you begin to teach them the importance of, having that personal power and digging deep within and knowing their self-worth and their value to seek help when needed. And so that's beautiful.
Yeah. And self-power is not a matter of self-doing or doing it yourself. Self-power is when you can recognize that things are out of hand and you need someone else's expertise, their wisdom, their advice, their listening ears, the listening eyes, that they can look at you, not judge you, and give you what you need in that given moment. Sometimes people think that self-power is you being superwoman. And let me tell you something. If you're suffering of the superwoman syndrome, it is time to let go of that.
Right. Let it go, because you will burn out, honey. Okay? Yes. Let it go. You cannot be everything to everyone.
No, and you know what? The part of the problem that we encounter every single day is that we want to be everything to everyone else. We want to make sure that everyone is good, that our parents are good, that our husbands or boyfriends or lover, that our children are okay, that our friends are okay, that everybody else is good except ourselves. And we are always left behind in the back burner, waiting for someone else to acknowledge us and to do something for us. And the reality is that the first person that needs to do something for you is you.
That's right.
Invest in yourself. And the truth is that just like in every profession, you need to know who you're looking for, right? You need to know, is that person has the credentials? Does that person has the academic qualifications to be a therapist or coach? Does that person has the experience that you're looking for? Is that person equipped to deal with your particular problem? And also, if you want a mentor, you need to make sure that this person has gone through some of the things that you're looking for that person to mentor you on. So listen, sometimes we get so caught up, coach is this, therapist that, and I can go to Google and I can Google that information and I can just read a book. The truth is that there's nothing like human interaction, and there's nothing like someone dealing with you one-on-one. That's priceless.
It is. It truly is. Because this is the thing, all right? There are mountains of information.
Oh, yes.
What I have found in my coaching experience is that people don't pay for information. They pay for transformation.
Oh, yes.
A ton of information out there. And trust me, you will get overloaded with information. And then you get confused. And then you get frustrated. And then you're right back at square one. So there's times where you need to go ahead and take that extra step and that leap of faith, and know that you have what it takes within. Sometimes you just need someone to bring it out.
Yes.
That's our job as coaches, is to look internally.
Yes.
Yes. The other point that I want to mention is that when you decide to hire a mentor, a coach, consultant, a therapist, don't tell nobody. Don't tell a word, because sometimes when you tell people, they'll talk you right on out of it.
Yes.
Follow your gut instinct. Follow your heart, because that's where the truth lies, is within.
And I think that this is the only time that I truly would recommend to someone to stay in the closet. You don't need to come out of the closet. You can stay right in the closet and take care of yourself. Nobody needs to know, and people will only know if you tell. For example, some people that know me for so many years, they don't know that I've been in therapy for years to just deal with some of my family dynamic. My mom being a submissive woman, my father cheating on my mom, and me trying to understand what was my place in my home, what was my place in the world, why is this going on? I couldn't understand why my mother would stay in this relationship, but then I loved my father. So for years, people didn't know until I started coming out of the closet and talking about it, because I wanted to bring awareness to people that even as a professional, it's okay to need help. It's okay to say, I need someone to listen to me and to help me. And also another point is that sometimes we think that what's causing the problem is one thing, but when somebody digs really deep with us, we can get to the root of the problem.
Absolutely.
Sometimes we just see the symptoms, and we need to know what the real cause of the problems are, so we can bring them to the surface and we can heal it. If you do not bring things to the surface right here, right now, vivid, you cannot heal. You cannot heal your past. You cannot heal your mind. You cannot heal your struggles. You cannot heal your traumas. You need to become aware. You need to have understanding about what it is that's happening to you, so you can heal consciously. So you can heal and make decisions that will really support the new journey that you're trying to create in your life.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the only way. The only way. When you take that step and you may be unsure about it, that's why we're telling you to not say anything. Because what happens is, as you gain confidence and you gain that newfound you, that's when you can begin to share with others. But when you're at such a fragile state of life and you're still seeking answers from within, it's not always wise to share people the moves that you're making in your life. Right? Let them see you once you've bloomed into that beautiful new confident woman, or your marriage is now back rock solid again, or your job, if you're going through issues personally or professionally, whatever may be the case. All right, you don't share every detail of your struggle. All right, let them see your glory. They don't have to know every detail of your story.
I remember, let me tell you a story. I remember when I had the brain surgery, I had they opened my head from here to here.
Wow.
Open. So my head was shaved, and I had staples, like big staple, like a staple where you grab on the
floor. Oh my gosh. You see my eyes?
And I remember that before the surgery, that summer before the surgery, I cut my hair. I went to my hair stylist and I said, give me a haircut like Rihanna. Give me a hot cut. I want to be in control. So I cut my hair really short, really nice. And that was the first step. When they shaved my head, people were wondering how was I going to deal with the fact that I didn't have hair. And I said, wait a minute, there are plenty of stores that sell hair. There are plenty of ways out there.
Right. It's plenty here, honey.
I share this because sometimes we feel ashamed of making certain decisions in our life so we can feel good. Mm-hmm. And I remember that I had the surgery, and 4 days later is when I needed to leave my house. I used to wear my wig to go out, and I used to take it off when I used to come into my house. I used to wear my makeup like nothing happened. I used to walk slowly but confident in myself.
I heard that.
And I say this because sometimes we want to feel ashamed of the things that we want to do to feel good about ourselves. Oh, you're wearing a wig? Yeah, I still wear one. And what's the problem? There's nothing wrong with anything that you know that's going to help you move forward in what it is that you need to accomplish. Yes. And for me, in the moment was that as a woman, I didn't want to lose all of me. I didn't want to share my hair shaved to the world. So I use wigs. So it's the same thing. If you're encountering a situation in your life and you need support, seek the support. There's no shame in that. There's no shame in wanting to become the person that you were meant to become. There's no shame in being the person that you were created to be.
And that is so true. You know, without a shadow of a doubt, it is so true. And thank you for sharing that. You know, just being courageous and still wanting to embrace who Soribel was, you know, and I mean, hey, we call you the fiery diva. Sassy girl. We love it. We truly do. And before we close, I'd love for you to share tonight with our viewers what you believe would be the final outcome if they just try. You know, there's a lot of people that are hesitant, may have had bad experiences with the coach. They feel that, hey, I'm not going to get burned again, right? How do they overcome that barrier of fear?
Listen, finding a coach is like finding a boyfriend. When you find the right one, you know that's the one. This is how it works. You see that coach, you like that coach. You feel attracted to that coach. I'm not talking about in the sensual and romantic way, but you know when you see that coach, you like that coach. And once you like that person and you know you found the right one, you need to stop looking. That's part of the problem, that people see someone, they like that person, they like their message, they like what they're doing in the world, they like the way they show up, the way they speak, the way they do what they do. They know you like that person. Now you need to stop looking. Yeah. And then you go ahead and you take the step, right? So now, when you have encountered a bad relationship with a man or woman, if you are a man, right? And that relationship didn't go how it was supposed to go. Now, do you close the doors to love, or do you start looking for the next person that can really spend the rest of your life with you? So this is the deal. If you had a bad experience with a coach or with a therapist, all you have to do, look for the next coach that you like, that you trust, and that can take you through that process of transformation. Because, and the truth is, every relationship, doesn't matter if it's romantic, friendship, or professional, you need to like that person. You need to be attracted to that person. You need to trust that person, and then you need to sign the contract so you can begin being in that relationship.
That's beautiful. Sign the contract.
That's it. That's it. You need to sign the contract, and once you find the right one, you need to stop looking.
Right. Hey, put a ring on it. Okay.
That's right.
With us, that's just sign the contract. All right.
Sign the contract. Give people a chance. Do the work. Show up in a big way. Give yourself. It's like, oh, you know, I want to have a boyfriend, but the last boyfriend cheated on me, so now I can't trust no one. If you go into a new relationship thinking that the other person is going to cheat on you, then you think, well, it's going to happen. That relationship is never going to work. One coach, one therapist, one mentor, one consultant didn't work for you. All that means is that you need to look for the right one. You need to go to the next relationship with the open heart, and you need to do the work.
That's it. Yes. Oh, Soribel, you're so much fun tonight. Love, love, love you. Share with our viewers how they can connect with you, and if they're interested in your services, what they'll need to do to contact you.
Okay, so you can contact me on Facebook, Soribel Martinez. I am a Latina on fire. And by the way, I'm going to tell you a secret. The 24th of this month, is my birthday.
Hey!
I'm going to be 6 years old. That's my new life that God gave me after brain surgery. So don't tell nobody.
6. Well, you go, girl, with your 6-year self.
Listen. Once you encounter that, once you encounter the possibility of not being here anymore, the things that meaningless, they're no longer important. You only look for the things that are important in life. Yeah. So if you like me and if you feel attracted to me, you can always find me on Facebook and on Instagram. You can send me an email at soribel@soribelmartinez.com. I am always willing to speak. I can hear your story. I can hear where you are right now in your life. And then we can talk and see if I'm the person for you, if you are willing to sign the contract and just be in a relationship that can truly transform your life. That's it. Easy.
As simple as pie. That's all you. And look, what they say, ain't nothing to it but to do it. All exactly. Right.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yes. Well, it's been a pleasure. I want to thank you for ending day 5. Let's say number 5 is alive. All right.
This has been a truly very nice idea, because quite often people are mistrusting therapists, they're mistrusting coaches, and they thinking that we're just out here to get people's money. I always tell my client this: I really don't want your money. What I want is you to transform your life so you can go tell the next person. So if I can help you transform your life in 6 days, that's what's going to happen. If it takes a year, that's what's going to happen. We have no interest in keeping people longer in this transformation than what is needed. So really allow yourself to give yourself the gift of investing in yourself so you can discover the better you, the better Soribel, the better Kim, the better Maria, whoever you are. Really, truly give yourself an opportunity to do that.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yes. And there's so much more on this beautiful planet that God has given us to learn and grow and explore. And so why not explore with someone who's got your back and that's going to help you to push through new levels? And so what I want to say as the finale is that thank you, first of all, for watching all 5 days. I know that this has truly just blessed you, learning from all 5 different women, different backgrounds, different personalities. And I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I pray that this has touched you. This 5-day personal power has touched you in a way that you've never, ever thought of. I want you to expand your thinking. I want you to elevate your mind. I want you to break through new belief barriers and know that you have what it takes, whatever you're facing today, and you have a mind block, an abundance block, all right, a financial block, relationship, or a physical block. You can conquer it with one of these 5 women. You're welcome to book. You're welcome to reach out to myself if you're interested in abundance, mind block, coaching, how to break through those barriers. This is the time. Tomorrow's not promised. So when you have an opportunity and when God speaks to you and he gives you an opportunity and he gives you messages through people,
yes,
advantage of that time. All right. So it's been an honor to be here and to be viewable for 5 days and touching the lives of men and women who have enjoyed this remarkable summit. And thank you once again for joining me and just coming aboard, and you're welcome to replay the videos as much as you'd like.
Share it.
Please do. And subscribe to my YouTube page and Soribel's page.
Oh, yes.
Look below, down, right there in the show more. Click that button. You'll have all of our contact information there as well. And Soribel has a freebie that she's also launching. And so just all kind of things we want to give. And what we found as coaches, the more you give, the more God blesses you.
Oh, yes.
We give till we can't give anymore. We give without expecting anything in return. And that's what makes this job so rewarding. The chills that go through my body when I see the lives that have changed, it is the most rewarding gift that God can give. And so I want to say thank you for those of you who have actually booked sessions with me and have transformed and broke through those mind blocks and have, are beginning to manifest abundance. What a blessing it is. What
Yeah.
a blessing it is. So I want to take these last few minutes just to, first of all, applaud you for hanging with us these 5 days. Now it's time to get busy. It's time to do the work. It's time to show up, like Soribel said, and it's time to go hard for you and no one else. Nothing else matters. I want for you to know that you are special and you have such a great purpose on this earth. And if you are not serving that purpose, you are doing God an injustice by not serving your purpose with this gift called life that he's given us. So it's time, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to it. All right, well, Soribel, hey, this is it. It's celebration time.
Thank you.
And we are going to be back again. I know I'd love to have you back for some more incredible summits online. I know you're going to be doing some as well. And let's just make it happen.
Let's make it happen, baby. Besitos.
All right. Thank you, Soribel. Love you much.
Bye.
Thank you once again for joining us. Have a blessed day.